I'm involved in Iowa Corn because of the opportunity they gave me with their iLead program, and because I know it's important for farmers to stand as a group and work together. But one of the things I get out of it personally is that network. So having the ability to interact with the farmers across the state and ask them the same question, like what works. And if they're involved in Iowa Corn, they have an awareness of what this is, and they're trying things, and you'll get the truth. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Figuring out what works takes a while. And it's good to have resources. So I think that that's one thing that we're trying to do at Iowa Corn is just to provide more perspectives for farmers that are looking to start this, because there's no perfect model. One of the challenges that I think is just inherent in the system is everybody's perfect model is not the same. I've talked to a lot of farmers about this across the country, and everybody's model is not perfect, and it's not the same perfect model. So being willing to continue to learn and change, I think, is important for this to succeed. I'm a millennial. I come from a generation of folks that grew up in a much different world than most of the people that are farming currently grew up in. And I think it's all right to call it out. I think it's valuable to say that. But and I identify some with, the farming generation that's most primarily farming. I also identify with a lot of the consumers out there right now. And I think that we're at a point where consumers are demanding a clearer picture of, one, how their food's produced, and two, how to have more control over it. And I think that as an ag system, those that figure out how to exist in that market first will be the most successful. It clearly is going to change the way things are done. The status quo is going to change. So if you're just trying to insert a practice here and measure it, I don't know that it's going to become super clear if it's the right thing to do. But if you have a philosophy and, I see there's value in these things, and I'm going to try to implement them in a way that works for us and drive towards that value, you'll have a lot more success, because it's more than just a practice, it's a philosophy.